welcome into Monroeville, Pennsylvania. A beautiful evening for some girls soccer. Streaming tonight on GatewayGatorProductions.com. The Mars Planet's 4-0, 1-0 in section. They visit the Gateway Gators. Gators are 1-1, 1-0 in section play. 3A Section 1 matchup tonight. There you see the Gators taking the field. Mars, a formidable opponent, one of the top teams and one of the benchmark programs in and around Western Pennsylvania in the WPIAL. Bob Workwis on GatewayGatorProductions.com. And glad you're aboard for this matchup tonight. Blair Gerlach, the head coach for Mars in his 18th year. Caleb Kuiper is the third-year head coach for the Gateway Gators. Gateway has a 6-0 victory over Penn Hills. A game against Obama Academy that was postponed. A 3-0 loss on the 31st in their last match to Plum. So one shutout for, one shutout against. Mars doing what they do. They've posted 3 shutouts, 6-0 over Knock. They beat Kiski 3-1 to win the Mars tournament, and then back-to-back shutouts, 6-0 again over York, and 1-0 over Hampton on the 28th of August, their last match. Julia Lisha scored the game's only goal in that one. Mars starts tonight with the opening kickoff. They'll move left to right in the white and blue, a little bit of gold trim. Gateway in the black and Vegas gold moving right to left. Your goalkeepers tonight, Julia Beam, the junior for Gateway. There she is in the Columbia blue kit. She'll be in the goal to the right. And Sierra Spawn is a freshman goalkeeper for Mars. She's got white shorts and a purple jersey in her kit. Early throw for Meredith Ashball for Mars from the near touchline. Gateway seasonally so far, 6 goals, 4-3 against. There's a shot from a low angle, and a good job to get down there by Beam to make that save on a bounce. That's really a kind of no angle at all right along the right goal line extended. Mars has scored 16 times so far in the season. They've allowed just 1 in that game against Kiski, so back-to-back shutouts. Comes Gateway trying to work in with Abby Griffith. That's a turnover near midfield. Gateway will play it to the near side. They'll turn and work left side. Running up the near side is Savannah Bowden. She gets a step on the defender, Meredith Ashball, but Bowden tried to get it in, deflected away by Ashball, and that works because Gateway will get the game's first corner. 90 seconds in. It'll be to the near flag. There you see Spawn, the freshman goalkeeper, standing in the middle on her line. So the near flag to our left for Gateway. And the first set piece will favor the Gators. Little housekeeping duties. Hayden Price, the leading goal scorer from last year with 10 goals, puts it in front. Mars deflects it with a header towards the far side. We're going to get maybe, that was over, so back-to-back corners. As Ella Pierce couldn't get there. Not a corner, it might be a corner. It should be. And now Ella Sepko will come up, one of the captains. So back-to-back corners, near side, now far side for Gateway in the early going. Sepko with the outswinger, slides through to the 16. That shot is blocked. Gateway trying to get it back. That is Bowden. Her pass, though, was intercepted by Mars, and Chloe Karsman trying to come the other way. Defended there by Grayson Fry. Fry knocks it out of bounds. There you see Caleb Kuiper, the Gateway head coach, making sure they're not advancing on the throw. Pierce will throw it back to her teammate. Mars will reset from midfield with a long through ball. Headed away defensively. That was Fry once again, one of the captains for Gateway. Mars a centering pass. That's played well by Addie Hellman. She's another captain. She clears it away. Trying to work far side are the Gators on the right touch, but they run out of room, and Mars will get a throw in from the end of the Gateway bench. Ella Pierce, the senior, plays it back. Julia Lisha, all-section defender last year. Through ball in, Mars heads it back. Air ball was played away by Gateway out near the 20. Trying to step into that is Sadie Stewart, cleared away by the Gators. Mars has a pass intercepted by Sepko. Playing it back to the defense. Will Mars go back to the keeper? Lisha plays it to her defense partner, Addie Orahowski, up the midfield. Good play there by Sepko to deny. That wasn't Sepko who played that ball earlier. I apologize. This was Sepko right here. That was Fry. He's got the long, flowing blonde ponytail for identification purposes. Gateway steals it midfield. And they'll play a ball that Mars will knock down. And again, most of the play has been to the far side, so right wing when the Gators are in the attacking third, left wing for the Fighting Planets when they're in the attacking third. Long through ball, will slide past Fry. She's going to make sure it rolls into the box where it's scooped up by Julia Beam. She'll direct traffic, sashaying to her left and punting it with the right foot out towards midfield. Genevieve Valdengo was near that ball. Gateway comes through the circle with it, but their pass deflected. Mars trying to work it again, this time on the near side with a long through ball. They did have that early shot from this wing, the right wing. That's Bryn Ramsey working 1v1 against Fry. Good defense by Fry, but a corner kick. Mars will get their first corner kick. Comes to the near flag to our right. That's kind of from where the game's only shot came from that Beam stopped for Mars earlier. Now the Fighting Planets get their first set piece. Maeve O'Leary, the junior midfielder, setting it up at the near flag. There's BB Malkuzny, one of the referees tonight. Friend of Bob. There are a few of those around. Bending it out to head it in! And a corner kick goal. The Fighting Planets are on the board. Looks to be Meredith Ashball who gets the goal on the header. It's either Ashball or O'Leary. You see it better on this replay. It is 22. Meredith Ashball. Bryn Ramsey gets the assist on the corner kick. And in the 6th minute of play, Mars has taken a 1-0 lead. So they get the set piece, and they take advantage of it. And the senior Meredith Ashball has the game's first marker. Ashball from Ramsey in the 6th minute of play. Gateway with it, Peyton Kuiper dragging it through, back to midfield. Gators now play to the near wing, but that's passes off the mark. That's a turnover for Gateway. Mars very difficult to score against. They had a stretch back a few seasons where they were pretty hard to beat, 85 straight, unbeaten, I believe, in WPIAL play. 17 shutouts last year in 19 wins. Mars had 14 straight shutouts. They only allowed 4 goals. This is played onto the goal, a bouncing save made by Julia Beam.
Nice play by Beam.
19-2, 12-0. 14 straight section championship for Mars last year. Made it to the semifinals, losing to South Fayette. Won the consolation over Montour. And then beat Warren and Montour in the state playoffs before losing in the semifinals to their rival, Moon. Moon and Mars, fantastic girls soccer programs. Gateway had a couple of 1-0 losses last year to playoff qualifiers, Franklin Regional and Penn Trafford. They missed the playoffs. The seniors on this year's team, when they were freshmen back in 2021, last time the Gateway made the playoffs, they lost to South Fayette in the first round. They would like to get back into the playoffs this year under Coach Kuiper. There's the whistle, and a whistle against Mars. So free kick after the foul against Mars for Addie Hellman. Hellman 3 assists last year as a junior. She's a senior midfielder. Led the team, one of the captains. For the Gators and the neon spikes, neon green spikes, easily identifiable. Kicks it up to midfield. Kuiper couldn't corral. Ball played in the air. Planets with the 1-0 lead, as you can see. On the corner kick goal, Ashball, the header. Ramsey on the assist for the Fighting Planets. chipped up in the air near midfield. Gateway has not had a chance to organize. Mars, first time. They slot a through ball, but that's a good read by the defense and specifically Beam to come out and play that. And again, she'll direct traffic and get the punt with the right foot. You can see the sun at the top of the screen, setting here in Monroeville across the way. Beautiful Pete Anamorito Stadium. Great facility, 76 degrees and sunny. Here's the number I like. Not humid, it's only 31% humidity, so we'll take that on a beautiful late summer evening. Jade Brees towards the right goal line. Guarded there by Griffith. And the ball goes over the end line, so a goal kick forthcoming for the Gators. As we slide into the 10th minute of play. Julia Beam, also a field player as well for Gateway, so she slots in as very versatile as the keeper. Jada Settles was probably the only starter, the keeper from last year that graduated for Gateway. So Beam slides in to her spot at the back in front of the net for Gateway. There's a through ball knocked down at the arc by the Gators. Played out, headed forward by Stewart. Mars turns. They get a pass, working towards the penalty spot. Left-footed drive. Good save by Beam. Breeze with the left-footed strike, and Beam. Fantastic job diving to her left. We'll see it here on the replay. Great opportunity for Mars from about the 13. That's a good strike and a better save by Beam. Another corner kick, second for Mars. This is the corner that they set up their first goal on from the near flag to our right, and it's Ramsey. Or excuse me, it looks like, is that O'Leary? I'll check it once she turns. It's Maeve O'Leary this time. Gateway defends. Mars still with possession. O'Leary plays it to the middle near the arc. Gateway tracks it down. They can't clear. Second opportunity for the Gators. And they'll slide it near side. A little bit of room for Bowden, Savannah Bowden. Her pass, though, deflected away by Mars. Played back to the back line for the Fighting Planets. And they'll set up on the far side. Football hash marks to the left wing. They'll try to work. Player vacated, though. Pass is intercepted by Caleb Kuiper. And that's a Gateway Gators throw. You see one of the tri-captains. That was Grayson Fry with the throw. Mars, though, deflects that. Gateway trying to set it up. That pass is intercepted. Here comes the counter for Mars. Down the right side, that's a little too far in the through ball into the box. And again, Beam has been pretty good. She's been pretty active. Beaten once, a couple of nice saves, including a beauty about a minute and a half ago. Another steal. Mars is doing a good job of clogging up the middle third right now. And they attack coming down the left wing. 2v2 over there. They'll work it at the 10. Lisha centering pass. Gesley goes on goal. And Beam is there once again. I've got it officially now 5 shots for the Fighting Planets. Another punt. About 30-plus yards for Beam with the right foot, so it's pretty good. Gateway with a free kick from the Gateway logo here at midfield. Handled by Addie Hellman. Back to Hellman. She'll slide it near side at a turn for Savannah Bowden. Bowden down the left side. Her pass deflected by Ashball has the game's only goal cleared away by Mars, and a throw on the near touchline for the Gators. 13th minute of play, 2:40-minute halves. 1-0 lead for Mars. Elsewhere today, probably earlier, there's a Gateway player down. That should be a foul against Mars, I believe. Obama Academy was at Fox Chapel, and Penn Hills at Shaler in this section, 3A Section 1, including this game, this match. 7 teams in this section, so 6 could play Section matches on any given night. Hellman, the senior, with the right foot. He's listed as a midi, but playing more in a defensive posture. One of the captains. She'll almost had a good ball there to Kuiper, but just goes past her, but played by Valdengo. And now Gateway has to reverse towards midfield, and stepping in and stealing, Karsman for Mars. Mars coming down the far side, left wing. There's a centering pass. Beam out, big collision. Beam and Ramsey. Beam makes another good play. Got there first defensively as well. Grayson Fry, but credit to Julia Beam. She's been active and alert and aggressive so far, 14 minutes in, heading into the 15th minute of play. 4 saves so far unofficially for Beam. Gateway gets a far side throw for Anna Walter. And you can see the captain's armband for Anna. Fry, Grayson Fry, Anna Walter, and Addie Hellman, the tri-captains for the Gators. And another throw from in front of her own bench. And they systematically work up the far sideline. Now to the end of the Mars bench. Another throw for Anna Walter. Walter got it in for one of her teammates. It was Hellman. Another throw. That's about 4 or 5 in a row now for Gateway, systematically working the right touch line. Now it goes out. Subs are going to check in for the first time tonight. 2 coming in for Mars. One of them,
Number 1,
Ava Girdwood comes in. Addie Orhowski re-entering for Mars. Ava Girdwood is a junior, had a chance to play with her sister Addie, who's graduated. Addie was a James Collins Scholarship Award winner in the WPIAL last year. Mars racing down the far side to the left goal line extended towards that corner, trying to set up the offense from across the way. Bending it towards the arc on the foot of Jade Breeze. Breeze fires, and another fantastic save. Diving to her left. Julia Beam, fantastic again in the Columbia blue kit. 2 times she has made acrobatic saves diving to her left. That's a beauty right there. Another corner for Mars. It'll be their 3rd. All of them from the near flag. I said Ramsey. It might have been O'Leary again on the assist, so let's correct that because O'Leary's taking the next 2. And it's Maeve O'Leary once again. She'll strike it with the right foot. And it's down low and in. Almost a mirror image of the first corner kick goal. Remember, that was Ashball once again. We'll have to get a zoom in. I believe it's number 2 for Ashball. That might be an own goal. Ashball was right there looking like she celebrated. So another corner kick goal for Mars. This one coming in the 17th minute. As it stands on my scorecard, Ashball will get her 2nd. Maeve O'Leary with another assist. Ashball again was there and acted like she put it in. More subs coming in for Mars.
Her 2nd goal of the game, scored by number 22, Meredith Ashbaugh. Time of the goal,
2/3 of the way.
Meredith Ashbaugh.
To a hat trick. There's really the first touch. Maybe not as clean as Sierra Spawn would have wanted it, but that'll allow Mars to set up. So 2 corner kick goals in the first half for the Fighting Planets to lead 2-0. For a second there, I thought that O'Leary's corner was going to bend in. Mars on the near side. They turn it over, so Gateway gets a throw right down in front of us. Abby Griffith will handle that. Centering pass cleared away. Mars looking for a long through ball for Orahowski, they can't make it there. Good defense by the Gators and Hellman. Gateway, though, can't get an organization. They'll turn, trying to set up, maybe get some offensive third possession time for the first time in this contest. Playing it back to midfield to reset. Out on the far side. And that's stolen away by Mars. Back to the defense. Defender falls down and a whistle. Not agreeing with that. Miley Grattan, one of the subs in for Mars. Grattan knocked down Fry, I believe. And it's a free kick for Gateway. Trailing 2-0. Gateway fans not happy. There was contact. Not sure if there's any grabbing of the jersey going on, but we'll give Gateway a free kick. If not for the whistle, play on. That would have been a breakaway for Grattan. Gateway at midfield. That ball's knocked away and cleared away by Mars. And again, long through ball. They're not going to be able to catch up to this. Maybe slowing down a little bit. Fry is over there. That's foul. Clear foul for Miley Grattan on a push. I'm sure there was a little embellishment by Fry. That's a deserved card. I'm not disagreeing there was a dive at the end, but certainly a push on Grattan. So a yellow card on Miley Grattan in the 19th minute. And really, a dive or embellishment, push or not a push, really no need for that contact over there. So Gateway gets a free kick in their own zone for Hellman. And that's out of bounds off of Gateway. And Mars gets a throw in from the end of the Gator bench. They'll turn back towards midfield. Mars again working the logo to set things up offensively.
Alexa Werner into the Planet lineup.
Okay, Alexa Werner's checked in for Mars, and Mars has room coming down the near side for Ramsey. Bryn Ramsey, the cross. Good defense by Gateway and Walter. Ball back towards the goal. And there's Beam once again, very aggressive. A little bit little dicey. Nothing she can't handle. Going down on the turf. Sure, that doesn't feel good. Did a good play there to deny another opportunity for Mars. Bowden trying to run it down on the near wing. Mars will get possession right on the touchline. And now it goes out of bounds off of Gateway. And the Fighting Planets with Ash Ball. With the game's 2 goals on 2 corner kicks. She'll get a throw. They're moving her way back. She'll work to her defense partner, Orahowski. At least she's back there anyway. Gateway will pick up the ball near midfield again. Trying to organize. They'll try to switch fields. They go to the right hash. That ball's knocked down. Mars again on it. Gateway has not got a shot. All 7 shots in the game. Unofficially for Mars. 5 saves for Julia Beam. It's been fantastic. Could be well worse than 2-0 if not for Beam's efforts. There's Bowden on the right side, so pass comes into the middle. I believe that was Sepko who was playing it on the near touch earlier. They try to cross it through. There is Sepko going to the goal, as is Ashball, but getting there to make that play is the freshman Spawn. Well read by Sierra Spawn.
Has that for the Planets.
Now Gateway again, that was probably their best chance. That through ball from the right side trying to hit Sepko. But Spawn was there. Really the first time she's been tested. Not really a shot, but a good play. Midfield, it's Griffith. Turning with it, Grayson Fry. Her ball too far for Bowden. Mars trying to get there with Pierce. Pearson Griffith goes out. It'll be a throw for Mars. 2 more subs coming in for the Fighting Planets. One coming in to get the throw. Addie Rocco is right there in the middle of your screen. No, it's still going to be Pierce, so didn't catch who the other substitution was for the Fighting Planets. They've got a 2-0 lead. They've got the ball coming out of their own end.
Number 3,
Chloe Carsman re-entering. Foul against Gateway, so Mars gets a free kick. 5 yards inside their own zone. They're not going to move her way back. Julia Lisha. You can hear Blair Gerlach shouting out some instructions over there. Mentioned he's in his 18th year leading the Fighting Planets. Also spent some time, 6 years to be exact, coaching the boys soccer program, 74 wins there, and then 18 years and 385 wins as the head coach for the girls Fighting Planets. Hampton graduate, all-section player at Hampton. At the Slippery Rock, University of Maryland as well. And he's been a fantastic, successful coach, obviously. With 459 combined wins on the sidelines at Mars. 2 goals by Meredith Ashball in this one on corner kicks. 2-0 lead for Mars. They fired that towards the 15. It hit off of Mars, and that's a good read by Fry and Beam to let that go over the end line. So it'll be a goal kick for Gateway. We'll get our first Gator sub tonight. We'll check into the forward line, one of the Gators.
Price back in for the Gators.
Hayden Price is back in, so there was a sub earlier. Mars with a steal. And they work left wing side, trying to work the triangle down the far side. Towards that left corner. Good step inside to get room. Good play, though, defensively to clear that away by Fry. That was Fry. So Gateway defends. Gateway counters. Towards midfield, Sepko. Pocket picked. Counterattack for Mars. Here they come. Good touch pass to the near side. They miscommunicate. Can they keep it in? It is out of bounds off of Mars. That's a Gator throw. Right down below us for Abby Griffith. And now Gateway trying to push forward. No one there on the left wing except for Mars. And they'll settle in their own zone. 26 minute of play. Ashball with corner kick goals for Mars in the 6th minute and the 17th minute. Mars again right side. Ramsey to the right goal line. Ramsey tripped by Grayson Fry. Was it in the box or just outside of the box? Didn't see a card come up. Here's the replay. A little clip of the heel. So it is not in the box.
Myers ball.
It's a free kick. I believe that's Brianna Girl. Slides it through the cross. Out the other side. That was like a short corner. Good opportunity. Both the corner kick goals for Mars started from the right wing. That goes by the wayside. Mars on the ball again, though. Stingy possession team, that's what they do. That's Halliday. Mars will get their 4th corner. Gateway had the first 2 corners back-to-back. Mars has had the next 4. 1 sub coming in either way. First time Mars will get a corner kick from the left corner. Brianna Girl will handle that from the far side. There she is, the senior. Setting it up from the opposite side. Right-footed, so most likely an in-swinger. There you see Mars, 2 along the goal line. Here comes the motion. Here comes the service. Good job to get a hand on that. Rebound partially deflected wide. Beam, aggressive.
Goal kick.
And it's a goal kick. Watch Beam come out. She gets the read right there. She came out with the left hand. Also good defense in there by Hellman. And then a goal kick for Gateway. So they defend the corner. And now Mars on the far side with the throw. They've had most of the possession. And again, that's their MO. That is what they do. That is why they're so good defensively. Mars has won 8 WPIAL championships, 3 in a row from 2019 through 2021. A couple of subs coming in either way. 3 straight state titles in that span as well. Those were in 3A. Also won championships 5 in 2A and a state title back in 2011 in 2A for the Fighting Planets. Hence why they're one of the top programs in the WPIAL. .3A Section 1 matchup tonight, 2-0. There's the section. Fox Chapel, Mars, Gateway, all 1-0 in the section. Fox Chapel 2-0. Hampton 1-1. Obama and Shaler 0-1 in section play. And Penn Hills 0-2. That's your 3A Section 1 standings so far. We're early in the season. Just the second section matchup for both of these 2 teams tonight. Mentioned earlier, Obama and Fox Chapel were playing, and Penn Hills and Shaler. Also, Shaler moving down from 4A to 3A this year in the new cycle. Mars with a steal. They couldn't sneak it through to Brees. Now Brees had it. Gators come the other way on the counter. Well, that's a good pass that got on the toe of Andrea Gergenti. Gergenti is in there. Pair of twins on this team. Mars, though, defends. Mars counters. That could have been an inadvertent handball, but no whistle. Mars down the right side. That's Girl, Brianna Girl. Her centering ball. Good play defensively by Walter to deny. And now on the ball for Gateway, Lola Weiss. Weiss with a turn in her own zone. Here come the Gators. That pass a little bit off the mark. That allows Mars to come the other way. Left to right again for Mars. And the all-white. They've got it 32 yards away from frame. Turning shot. Addie Rocco. That hit her own teammate, Girl, as they were trying to switch positions at the 18. Ball back to the near sideline. 30th minute of play. Now 31st minute of the first half. Mars up by 2. Good steal, and Sadie Stort, senior defender. Well, they were going at it 50-50 wise. Gateway called for the initial contact, so that's a free kick for Mars 40 yards away on the left side. Julia Lisha will set it up. She had the only goal against Hampton in the last match for Mars. All section. Towards the 12, loose in there, cleared away. Mars is on it. Right back into the box. Gateway will turn. That deflects. Actually ends up with a shot on goal. Their 9th. And that's save number 7 for Julia Beam. The Beam has been good in this first half. Punts it away against the picturesque sun-setting skyline in the background here in Monroeville. Gateway still trying to make something happen offensively. That one through ball that Sierra Spawn had to make a play on, that was it. Nothing much to write home about. Gateway had back-to-back corner kicks early in the half. Neither resulted in any shots.
Line.
There's Sierra Spawn, the freshman. Number 99 in the purple. The big keeper gloves. Those looking like ski gloves there from that angle. Don't need those just yet. Mars turns it over, unforced error in their own zone. Can Gateway take advantage with a throw?
22.
Near touchline throw.
Ashball. Back in for Mars.
Back out of bounds. Meredith Ashball, the senior, has got both markers tonight. Re-enters. There she is right there with a near touchline throw for the Fighting Planets. That's a pretty calm play there under duress by Mars to keep possession. Again, that's what they do. That was Jade Breeze. There she is back here, getting the ball on the right toe. Puts it down the right side, trying to run onto that is Bryn Ramsey. She's got an opening. She'll fire, saved by Beam, and she corrals the rebound. 10th shot for Mars. Mars, 8 saves now for Julia Beam. Peyton Kuiper puts it to the middle of the field. As we're entering the 34th minute of play here in the first half. Pete Antrim Radio Stadium. Glad you're aboard. GatewayGatorProductions.com. Great coverage of Gateway Gator sports all year long. Turning with it, Lisha. That's denied at the 15 by Gateway. Cleared away there by Bowden. And it's cleared away from Lola Weiss, off of Lola Weiss actually. So Ella Pierce gets a throw in. I believe they've got a blanket going on over there. It's a fantastically comfortable night. Expect that in October, not in the middle of September. Not truly in the middle of September yet. Not truly officially fall, even though Labor Day marks it. We're early September. Okay, there you go, right there. It looks comfortable, though, keeping stats on the bench. Plus, it's very colorful, as is that backdrop. Near side, that's Ashball. Trying to split 2 defenders. She does. Good pass. Mars again, right side. That's Ramsey to the right goal line. Keeps it alive. Turns with the left foot. Ashball firing. Bending it. Save Beam. That's her 9th.
Save Beam.
Hat trick opportunity there for Ashball from about 15, maybe 16. But Beam tracking it, reading it. No traffic in front, so made the save quite easily. And again, she's been very active. Steal by Mars. Here they come. Down the near side. Ramsey, she's been effective on the right side, looking for a return ball. Gateway defends. Mars still working the triangle near side. Bryn Ramsey trying to cut inside. Well played defensively by Grayson Fry. Pair of subs either way coming in for both teams. 2 for Mars as Ashball gets a near side throw in.
5 minutes left in the half. And then don't forget to visit the refreshment stand.
We're in the 36th minute of play. Ashball with a near touch throw to Ramsey. She'll turn. No place to go inside. Her pass is intercepted by Price. Price, though, plays it out of bounds. So a throw from 25 yards out for Mars. Right down in front of us to our right. There's Ramsey defending, backing in with space. Good defense. Ball was chipped up in the air. It was Megan Marsh defensively for Gateway. Ramsey trying to save it, can't do it. Goal kick forthcoming for the Gators. And they've been handled tonight by the junior, Julia Beam, who's had a great first half. Mars has 11 shots, so 9 saves for Beam. That played out of bounds at midfield for a Fighting Planets throw as we near 3.5 remaining in half number one. Turning with it, Ava Girdwood. Girdwood on the left wing. Intercepted, well played defensively by Walter. Walter's pass, though, off the mark, and another throw for Mars, quickly moving it up and in. Turning with it. Now they work left side. Centering pass, and that's well defended by Hellman. Just clears it away back towards midfield. Mars will set up again. Far side, good touch pass from Karsman. Now a through ball to the near side. And there's Beam. She's been good. I like my keeper's aggressive. She's fit that. Gets there before Ramsey does. But her decision making has been spot on so far, even though she's been has allowed 2 goals on corner kicks. So set piece goals for Mars. But Julia Beam has been really good in half number one. Mars a throw from in front of their own bench. Told you a little bit about Blair Gerlach. Caleb Kuiper took over for Kelly Bender, who was here for 6 years. Played men's soccer at Westminster. Did Coach Kuiper. Also coached youth soccer in Monroeville. I believe substitute teacher in the Gateway District. So a no-brainer that he jumped in on the sidelines. 50-50 ball, knocked out of bounds off a fry. So Mars with a near touch throw inside of 2 minutes. It'll be Meredith Ashball. Moving a little closer, so maybe 13 or 14 out. Let's see if they try to, Ashball tries to throw it towards the box. Ramsey, good defense though, by Gateway to deny that pass to Bryn Ramsey. Can't believe that was Marsh defending. And there's a trip called against Weiss. Mars with a late free kick. And there you see a clip of the heel from behind. 40th minute of play. No problem there for Orhowski smiling, so she wasn't injured. Here comes the free kick from Lisha. Beam again out and bounces right back to her. Pinballs into our waiting arms. Well done again by Julia Beam. And again, another correct read as we approach 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mars trying to make it happen late. Probably won't happen, but they should be satisfied. They've had the better possession and the better opportunities and the 2 goals in this one. Gateway defends at the arc. Mars down the near side. Final seconds. Bryn Ramsey trying to maneuver. 1v1 against Griffith. Good play, Abby Griffith. Is there enough time with 5 for Gateway to get out of their own zone? They can't. Coming forward, Orahowski, and there is the buzzer. 11 shots for Mars, 9 saves for Beam. Here's your scoring recap. Meredith Ashball in the 6th minute off a Maeve Kelly corner kick. There is the first goal with the header and a 1-0 lead. And then in the 17th minute, this was a mirror image of that first goal as Maeve O'Leary put it towards the net. Ashball was there. We credit her with the goal. Not sure if she got the header on it, but we give it. Here is the replay there. There is Ashball coming, sneaking in from behind. Yeah, I think she did get a piece of that. So 2 goals for Ashball in the 6th and 17th minute. Great job by her team here at GatewayGatorProductions.com. We'll be back with the second half kickoff in a few minutes. Watching coverage of Gateway Girls Soccer right here on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Welcome back to Gateway High School, Pete Anna Marino Stadium here in Monroeville. GatewayGatorProductions.com as we bring you coverage of Gateway Gator Girls Soccer on GGP.com. Before we talk about the first half, big thank you to Adam Gusky, the executive producer, Allie Gusky, Austin Schaefer, Lee Schaefer, Junior Lee Schaefer III, doing fantastic work as always. Speaking of fantastic work, 2-0 Mars, but Really fantastic work for junior Julia Beam in goal for Gateway. She was really good. Here's a save off the left-footed shot by Jade Breeze. Diving save to her left. This was another diving save to her left. This is a right-footed strike. Really fantastic save there. And then later, not the most difficult of saves, but Beam has been good. She's made the right decision. She's got 9 saves in the first half. Goals for Meredith Ashball, both goals for Mars, coming off of corner kicks and a 2-0 lead. For Mars, they are in 3A Section 1 along with Gateway. We showed you those standings. And as far as that section, Moon, I believe, has moved up to 4A. So it's been Moon and Mars a lot of times over the last couple of years. As the rivals and winning state championships and posting shutouts, 2 of the great programs, Gateway aspiring to get there. 6 seniors, by the way, for the Gators this year. 13 seniors for Mars. How about this is how good Mars has been. Saw this blurb the other day on some of their alumni. And senior forward Gracie Dunaway, who's at Purdue, was listed as a Big Ten player to watch for the 3rd straight year. Also in the Big Ten, sophomore Piper Caulfield. She's at Indiana. Yes, that Indiana. She was also on the player to watch list. Piper, as a freshman last season, was all Big Ten tournament for Indiana, for the Hoosiers. She won 3 Big Ten Freshman of the Year awards and 1 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Played over 17 minutes, 3 goals and 2 assists for Piper Caulfield. Her sister is at the University of Pittsburgh. So Mars alumni scattered around. Very fantastic program. Gateway, second half kickoff. Gators will move left to right in the black and Vegas gold. And that puts Beam in the Columbia blue to our left. The purple kit for Sierra Spawn. Actually, we got a new goalkeeper for Mars in the second half. Check the number on that. So we get an opportunity as there's a foul against Mars in the early going after the opening kickoff. No purple kit anymore. We'll check that in a second for Mars as the free kick will be taken by Addie Hellman for the Gators, who trail 2-0. Coming down the right wing side, Savannah Bowden. There it is. That is Maddie Hickenbottom in the off blue, light blue, or green, if you will. Maddie Hickenbottom is a senior. So no saves for Sierra Spawn in the first half. Really one play for the freshman, and now Hickenbottom comes in. So she's in goal to the right. Mars possession game. That's the beautiful game, if you will. They certainly aspire to it and do it well. They work the right side. 2 corner kick goals in the first half for Mars. 1 card, by the way, in that first half against Miley Grattan in the 19th minute. Nothing very egregious, though. Tracking it down to Neuron and Grayson Fry on the far side. Couldn't get there. So that's a far touchline throw for Ella Pierce, although Pierce is going to defer. It's Ashball. There she is, number 22, with 2 goals for number 22 tonight. In the space, Bryn Ramsey working down the right side. Stops at the 12. Left-footed service. Played near the spot. Cleared away. Back through. The shot from Pierce is blocked by Gateway defensively. And now Mars tracks it down on the left side. Back to Ella Pierce, the senior. Gateway trying to steal. Back to the defense for Lisha. Lisha changes fields left to right. Gateway trying to come out of their own zone. They can't do it. Bryn Ramsey, 1v1. Makes a good move. Ramsey open right side. Centers on a touch that maybe wasn't necessary. That would have been one time by Mars, and Gateway got to defend. There was a touch pass by one of the Mars players. I believe it was O'Leary. If she leaves that clean, I think that's a great chance to strike from about 15. But she touched it. Gateway defends. And now Gateway's Hayden Price up the near side. Here's the great job by Ramsey, by the way, to create room. And here comes the service. Right there, that touch. Oh, it was touched to O'Leary. If that comes clean, I think O'Leary gets a right-footed chance. Another opportunity near side. Jade Breeze. Into the middle. Ramsey fires with the right foot. Up over top, high and wide on a shot opportunity. And a goal kick for Julia Beam. Beam again has been good. She's been alert and aware. She's made great reads and 9 saves so far in this one. No shots for Gateway in this game. No shots for either team so far in the second half. And Mars, though, kind of pushing forward in the last minute or so. Gateway, though, corrals at midfield, trying to find Hayden Price, their leading goal scorer. Last year with 10 goals. Price, by the way, was the penalty kick taker. Maddie Hickenbottom, excuse me, there she is. Came out to corral that loose ball as it rolled into the box. She'll punt it away with the right foot. The senior. And that green kit, better look at it. Maybe lime green, mint green if you will. I don't know, my Crayola box wasn't that big. Coming down the right side, service, there it is. Great read again, Julia Bean. Boy, that young lady has been really good tonight. That's another great read. Steps in the traffic and easily makes the play. Here is again, right side. That's Ramsey. She's been good down the right side. And there comes the service. And Beam, gets there before Karsman. Free kick, Mars. 35 out on the right side. And that's Julia Lisha. There goes the right hand, there goes the right foot. There goes the ball bending near side, headed up and over top. That's Ashball. We've seen that story before. 2 goals on corners like that for Ashball in the first half. That time, the header over top the cage. Another opportunity for Mars, and again, in the first 5.5 minutes, they've kind of pushed the attack. Julia Beam has been up to the task. Mars knocks it down. Gateway can't get out of their own zone. Foul against Mars and a free kick for the Gators in their own zone. So versus Mars tonight. Gateway Gators football on GatewayGatorProductions.com Friday from Plum. There's upcoming broadcasts. Girls volleyball against Franklin Regional. We had girls volleyball last night. Next Thursday, football at Kiski area on the 13th. There's your next girls soccer matchup. September 16th against Fox Chapel, and then boys soccer on the 19th as they host the Hempfield Spartans. Upcoming broadcast on ggp.com. Great coverage. There's a ball through. Bean plays it away. Good job because Mars was close to that. It'll be a near touch throw for the Fighting Planets. They'll work it back to the near sideline. Good stop and turn by Ella Pierce. There's a cross near the arc. Slides through. On that ball was Savannah Bowden. Lisha. Near side, too far. Another goal kick forthcoming for the Gators, trailing 2-0 since the 17th minute of play. A short restart of the goal kick by Julia Beam. Midfield throw in for the Fighting Planets. And then it's Pierce who starts things for the Fighting Planets. They come down the right side. That's Bryn Ramsey territory. Cutting right to left. Left-footed strike. Save! Beam! This time diving to the right to deny the cross and the shot. As right there was Chloe Karsman. 2 times diving to the left, this time diving to the right. Boy, Ramsey's really good coming down that right side. Cuts to the inside. Goes to the left foot. But there's Beam. Her reads have been fantastic tonight for Gateway. Could be a lot worse than 2-0, if not for her efforts. Mars, though, again, they're dominating the ball in this early second half. Gateway down the near side, but that's too far. You can hear that. That's good communication, right? Just tone it down a little bit. That's not a bad piece of advice. If that is a little less velocity on it, Hayden Price gets there. Pierce will get a throw. Ava Girdwood, one of the substitutions in for Mars. Liv Halliday back in for the Fighting Planets. 2 of the 3 substitutions that have come in. Very rare that we've have to see Mars tonight play from their back line. At least not in the second half at all. There's a good through ball left side. Can the Gators track it down? Can Bowden get there? Bowden does. Good defense, though, by Addie Orahowski. Gateway still on the ball. Orahowski again, this time with the left foot to clear. Looking for more of that if you're Caleb Kuiper. And there's a cut inside. I said it was Bowden. That's Sepko who made a good play to almost get an opportunity. Need more of that. And again, 2-0. Gateway is 1 strike away from cutting the lead in half. Bryn Ramsey racing down the right side. Grayson Fry gets there first. She'll take the throw. That wasn't Ramsey. It was Harper Hirth. Met Harper's mom before the game. Headed away by Grayson Fry, one of the tri-captains. Another throw far side. Also, Lexi Whitling, who hasn't played yet. There's Ashball with the throw, the 2 goals. Met her mother as well. Friends of head coach Don Hall, also the athletic director here at Gateway, giving him a tour. So I invited them into the broadcast booth to see where it all works, where GatewayGatorProductions.com shines. There's the website. If you're watching it live or archived, you know how to get there. Great coverage of Gator sports. Girls soccer tonight. Up all into the box. Traffic. Beam trying to track. Beam is down. Shot. Deflects just wide. Beam was on her backside. There you see her there. Near the 10. And it came out free to Mars as they got the loose ball. It should be a corner kick. It was deflected. It did come out. Second ball came out to Sadie Stort. 5th corner of the game for Mars. First in the second half, near flag to our right. And they'll cross it with the right foot. Headed to the goal. There's a Ashball. Another save, Beam. Beam up to 11 saves now unofficially. Boy, Ashball, the senior, really good on the set pieces. She's got 2 goals and 2 other opportunities on aerial balls for Mars. Gateway in their own zone with the right foot. They'll clear it away. Back to the defense. Julia Lisha to the middle of the field for Mars. Gateway on the loose ball. Trying to chip it forward for Price. Price ducks out of the way, trying to settle. Can't beat Lisha. Price still on it. Lisha and O'Leary defensively for Mars. Whistle and a foul against Lisha. So good work by Hayden Price. Gets and earns a free kick for the Gators. It'll be 31 yards out on the near side. Senior captain Addie Hellman will take the piece, the set piece. There you see Gateway 6 across at the 15. And that defensive line is 9 yards away. Not that it makes a difference. No, it's 10. That's going to be offside, if anything. Wouldn't matter anyway. The bouncer corralled by Maddie Hickenbottom. That's what Gateway needs. They're trying to turn this tide. And we'll give Hickenbottom a save. First save recorded by either Mars keeper tonight. And there's Ashball, Meredith Ashball with 2 goals in her own zone on the throw. Ashball with goals in the 6th and 17th minute in the first half. That'll be a Gator throw from near midfield. Actually from in front of their own bench. Now this will be a Fighting Planets throw from in front of the Gateway bench, at the end of the Gateway bench for Ashball. Playing the aerial ball, cleared away. Past the foot of O'Leary. Gateway pushes forward. A turn for Hayden Price. Can Gateway get there? Do they get a corner? No, it's a goal kick. Too far for Andrea Gergenti. Good setup, though. We haven't seen a lot of that from Gateway. A little too hard on the pass, but that's what you want if you're the Gators. And Hickenbottom will get the goal kick for the Fighting Planets. Actually, she'll defer to Lisha. Strong right foot of Julia Lisha. That's why she takes the free kicks for Mars. Gateway headed the wrong way. They turned around. There was space to attack. No, Griffith trying to run it down. Can't. Results in a throw for Mars. They try to work quickly to Ava Girdwood. Played there defensively by Anna Walter. Back to Julia Bean. That ball over the fence. That's coming out of Julia's paycheck. I'm kidding. There's no paycheck. Someone will track that down. Probably some youth will find that and say, I've got a free soccer ball. Down in the trees on the far side of Anna Marino Stadium here in Monroeville. Is that a corner? It is. Gateway had the first 2 corners. The next 6, including this one, come from Mars. Second of the second half. Far flag to the left for Maeve O'Leary. And she's got some helpers on the goals off of corner kicks. Mark 22. That's my advice if you're Gateway, if she's out there. There she is sneaking in. She almost got that. Was it off of her? I think that was off of, thought it might have been off of Hellman. Might have been Ashball again. It was. Wow. What a weapon there. 2 goals and 3 other opportunities on aerial balls on set pieces for Meredith Ashball. Bean with the right foot. Gateway will chip it forward. Can they run to the ball? And Mars will get there first. And they turn it over. The Planets do. So a near side throw for the Gators. 57th minute of the play here this evening. 2-0 lead for Mars. 3A Section 1. Mars in the back line. Talking about section play. There it is. Fox Chapel 2-0, and they were playing Obama Academy, so they could have a 3-0 lead. A steal and a shot block. Good defense there by Gateway. Mars, Gateway, Hampton in the section. That's fantastic defense by Abby Griffith right there. The turnover, first time that Beam might have got out of play, but her teammate in Griffith makes the play. Near side corner number 7. Third of the second half for the Fighting Planets. O'Leary, the junior midfielder, at the near flag to the left. Where's 22? That ball is like a magnet to ash ball in these corners. That's the 6th time. 2 goals. Look, she sneaks in, and then she resets, and they find her, even though it hit the outside of her forehead and won for a goal kick. But that's really good stuff to get opportunities like that. That's a good weapon to have in your arsenal for Blair Gerlach and the Mars Fighting Planets. Lisha knockdown, foul against Gateway. There you see one of our officials. 3 tonight. Lisha with that strong right foot. Gateway trying to clear. Nice job to get it to Gergenti on the near sideline. Lamar steps up. Second opportunity for Gateway to clear. They get it to midfield. Played forward by Maeve O'Leary. Good defense, though, by the center back for Gateway. No, back to Lisha with the right foot. Good job by Gateway. Second ball chip. High and wide. Not a bad opportunity there to try to chip that on frame for about 35. Although Beam would have been there easily. She'll get a goal kick from the left side now. With the right foot. Got Mars with 14 shots. So 12 saves for Beam. In front, good defense. And a good second effort, too, to clear it away. Mars was sneaking around the near post, and that's 2 good plays defensively on the near post by Gateway. Let's see it again. In service coming from left to right. That's Ramsey doing what she's done tonight. There's the ball through. And there's the, see, 2 white jerseys. And the play made by Megan Marsh. Well done by the junior. So 61st minute of play. Gateway needs to find some offense. And Walter fixing the shin guards on the throw. On the near touch line. A turn, but no one open. Price, right idea, but no support. Easy steal for Mars. And now the Fighting Planets. Up 2-0, come through midfield. Now right side. Too far, try to play it ahead. Cleared away for Gateway, so Ashball gets a throw from in front of her own bench on the far side. Mars trying to one-touch, that's off the mark. Allows Gateway to clear to midfield. Mars will organize with Ella Pierce. Now Lisha to the right side. Or Howski, I believe that was, with the right foot to the far sideline. Oh, trying to dummy the play. Good read by Gateway to deny by Griffith. As Mars tried to dummy and then run back to the ball. Gateway defends. Gateway hasn't done a terrible job defensively tonight. Got a couple of corner kicks, goals allowed the first half. That's been it. Some other opportunities. 12 saves for Beam unofficially. Lisha plays defensively. 1 save unofficially for Mars, and that's Maddie Hickenbottom, who is in goal here in the second half. Sierra Spawn played the first half. She didn't have hardly any action, just 2 touches and 1 job to stop a cross. There's a whistle and a foul against Mars as Fry is chipped by Jade Breeze. And Grayson Fry, the senior defender, gets a free kick in her own zone for Gateway. 17-15 on the turning clock here in the second half. 2-0 lead for the Fighting Planets. Mars again, right side. Open. Service, shot, rebound, hits the post, and then it's tapped into the empty net. Mars gets their third goal. And again, coming down the right side, might not get an easier one for Mars. That was Ramsey. There's the shot, deflected, rebound deflected, tapping it home. Brianna Girl. So Brianna Girl makes it 3-0. That goal coming in the 64th minute. And Mars with a 3-0 lead. Just the ball that took a couple of bounces. And Beam was out where she needed to be, but it snuck past her, hit the post, and then Girl tucked it into the empty net for a 3-0 lead. Mars now 19 goals for and 1 against on the season. And they're 16-25 away from posting their third shutout in a row and fourth in 5 games. They're the recent games. 6-0 over Knock, 3-1 against Kiski, and they won the Mars tournament with that win. 6-0 over York, and then 1-0 over Hampton. So 1 goal conceded, 19-4 with the 3 tonight. Mars doing what they do. By the way, I mentioned Ava Girdwood. Addie Girdwood was an all-section forward last year. Kate McEnroe was the goalkeeper, great goalkeeper for Mars. She graduated. Lily Wolf, Rosie Pellegrino, Ainsley Ray. Those are a couple of the or several of the all-section players who graduated last year for Mars. Hickenbottom, another save. She had to make her second save. Sliding out and getting that ball before Gateway could get there. I want to say that might have been Bowden right there sneaking in. It was Savannah Bowden, but Hickenbottom gets there first. Gateway 10 of 11 starters. Mentioned that Jada Settle's really the only starter to graduate. Hayden Price back as an all-section player. So just 2 seniors graduated from last year and 1 starter. So a lot of talent and playing time back. There's the Gateway schedule. 6-0 win to start the year over Penn Hills. Postponement against Obama. 3-0 loss to Plum non-section. And now trailing 3-0 here tonight for the Gators. Upcoming games at Hampton on the 9th for the Gators. At Franklin Regional on the 11th. Hempfield on the 14th. That Fox Chapel game on the 16th, the next broadcast of Gateway Girls Soccer here on GatewayGatorProductions.com, and then on the road against Shaler on the 18th for the Gators. Gateway down 3-0. Got a couple shots in the second half, but Hickenbottom has not had to make some great saves. 12 saves for Beam. 2 corner kick goals in the first half and the rebound off the near post here in the second half by Girl. 1, 2, 3, 4 subs coming in. There you see them for Mars on the far side with a 3-0 lead. Inside of 14 minutes remaining in this one. And there's one of the new players in for the Fighting Planets. As they work right side, far side of the field. Gateway with a throw in their own zone. They'll turn it over. Gateway will play back to the D-line. Lisha, who is a center back, was a left center back, now on the right slot there, in the right football hash marks. A talented all-section defender for the Fighting Planets. Tracked down in midfield there by Sadie Stewart. And here come the Fighting Planets on the move with Bryn Ramsey. Her long through ball. That'll be A play by Julia Beam. Might have been offside, but never take that chance. An easy play for Beam. Gateway's got 12:40 to make it happen here, trailing 3-0. On the near side for Hayden Price. See, there's Lisha, so she is ever present in the back line for Mars. Doesn't matter which side. That's what a talented center back will do. As Ella Price will get a throw from our own zone. And Gateway gets a steal. Can Hayden Price make it happen? No, turns it over. Mars gets it back. Knocked down temporarily by Andrea Gergenti. And it'll be a Gateway throw on the near touchline. That's Anna Walter. Price knocked down. Whistle against Pierce, who knocks down Hayden Price. Free kick for Gateway. This is a pretty good spot for the service. About 11 yards out for Hayden Price. 10 goals, 2 assists last year for Gateway. Price with the right foot. Bending it. Defended by Mars. Kept in by Gateway. Comes back to the near side. Price will track it down. Steps and turns. Her cross defended by Mars. Cleared by the Fighting Planets. Fry on the defensive line for Gateway on the back line. Playing up the middle of the field. Marsh. Left side for Gateway. Gateway turns. Pulling the ball out. Comes to Addie Hellman. Hellman will slide it to Walter. Mars does a good job of defending. Again, that's their DNA right there. They play some great defense. 70th minute, 3-0 lead for Mars. Fry. She'll play opposite. And Mars attacking right side. A trip. No call, that was Ramsey. And you make a case if it's not 3-0, maybe getting a whistle there. Ramsey's been really good coming down the right side. She'll cut inside on Fry. You tell me on the contact. Yeah. That would have been outside of the box, but I bet if it's 1-0, that's a foul. Natasha Narasimhan, there she is right there. One of the subs who's come in from Mars. She'll get the throw in. Reason being, I think Fry played the leg and not the ball. Back to midfield for Lisha.
Here come the Planets. Pass broken up.
On the far side. Might be Grattan back in there, number 29. She got the card in the first half. Gateway defends. Mars on the loose ball. There's a yank. To the turf goes Girdwood. Foul against Hellman. And a free kick for Mars. And Lisha will come up. That's another nice piece to have in your offensive bag. She's got the strong leg. They go short, though. Lisha overlaps. She's open on the right side. There's a shot that sails high from about 19 from Ramsey. Goal kick for Julia Beam. Gateway will get a sub in here as we have 8:15 showing on the second quarter clock. Second half clock, I should say. Peyton Kuipers re-entered for Gateway. Mars turning left side. And a hold in the box. And that gets the first PK of the game. Late for Mars. No, they are signaling that right outside the box. So scratch the PK. Give the free kick to Mars from 20 yards away. Ramsey is there. Lisha is there. Ramsey 6 in white. Lisha 9 in white. Let's see if it's direct or indirect. If it's indirect, you'll need a quick touch. Didn't see that signal. Ramsey vacates, so Lisha has the opportunity. Right foots it, near post. Score! Just over the outstretched hands of Julia Beam. Goals in 2 straight matches for Julia Lisha, and a 4-0 lead for the Fighting Planets. Well struck, upper 90, inside upper 90 to make it 4-0. A goal coming in the 73rd minute of play, and Mars is up 4-0. So a free kick goal. So goals, 3 of the 4 goals tonight for Mars on set pieces. 2 corner kicks, 1 free kick, and a 4-0 lead.
Mars goal scored by number 9, Julia Lisha. Time of the goal, 7:04. Number 9, Julia.
A little
Lisha.
delay to get on the restart. Back to Hellman. Mars is under 7 minutes away from starting 5-0. Gateway staring at a 2-game losing streak. At Hampton on the 9th. Next up for Mars, or for Gateway, excuse me. And it's Fox Chapel. That's a good matchup. Fox Chapel, 4A champions last year, moving down to 3A. Mars at Fox Chapel. That's their next match. Here are some of the upcoming games for Mars. Circle that one on 9-9. At Shaler on the 11th, hosting Penn Hills on the 16th. At Obama on the 18th, and at Pine Richland, that's another good matchup on the 23rd for the Fighting Planets. That's not section, the match against Pine Richland. After Gateway plays Hampton, they've got non-section play against Franklin and Hempfield before they slide back into section play. All except for the Armstrong match the rest of the way after the 2 non-section games. For the Gators, all kept in. Gabby Gage pushes forward. Long strike near posts. It'll be unofficially 14 saves now for Julia Bean. Not that dangerous. Might have been off frame a little bit, but Gateway got a sub waiting to check in right there. You see her in the middle of your screen. That looks like Ashley Griffith. Mars also sends a sub. 2 subs will come in late. 4-0 lead for the Fighting Planets. Girdwood works right side. I believe that's Addie Gerwood, Ava Gerwood. Addie's graduated. Ball on the goal line. That's how this game started, with Bean making a save on a shot along the goal line extended. Makes another one there. Give her 15 saves. Hickenbottom has 2 in the second half for Mars. Mars on that ball, and again, that's what they do. They clog the midfield. So actually, Hayden Price, 12, will check back in. That's who was waiting at midfield. So both subs are in, probably the last 2 subs as we hit 4:25 on a turning clock in the second half. Gateway in their own zone with a throw in. Keyed in by Abby Griffith. And Mars with Nara Seamhan on the throw in. Nothing else if you're the Gators. You'd like to get maybe a late goal, if not a goal, at least some offensive possession time. Something to build on as you move forward. Very difficult to do again against Mars. They're a fantastic defensive unit. They always have been. Again, that's in their DNA under Coach Gerlach. Love, you can hear the communication even up here from both benches. Alexa Werner had it. Looks for a return. It's behind her. 50-50 ball. Won by Mars. And they score! 5-0. They won the loose ball. Up and in it goes from Addie Rocco. And it's 5-0 Fighting Planets. '77th minute for the Rocco tally. Here comes Gateway with Peyton Kuiper trying to slide it through into the middle. Oh, that was Price there, but that never got through. Near side throw in for Anna Walter. As we hit 2:40 on the turning clock in the second half, 5-0 lead. 2 in the first half, 3 now in the second half for Mars. So Mars plus 20 now on the season. 21 goals scored, 1 conceded. Here they come again. Down the right side. Oh, a step and a turn. Open. Shot blocked. Good block there by Griffith. That was a real good step inside by Miley Grattan for Mars. Under 2 minutes. Thank you to the team here at GatewayGatorProductions.com. Executive producer Adam Gusky. Ellie Gusky, Austin Schaefer on the cameras. Lee Schaefer Jr., Lee Schaefer III. He makes it all happen, producing this broadcast. Glad to be aboard with those talented folks. Great coverage of Gateway Gator sports all year long, GatewayGatorProductions.com. As we near 90 seconds to go on this one. GGP.com. I shorten it. Gateway Gator Productions. Live and archived on the tube, as in YouTube. Friday night, Plum and Gateway football. Upcoming broadcast at Plum. Girls volleyball next week against Franklin Regional. And then next Friday, September the 13th. Be careful. Kiski area. Girls soccer, the next broadcast against Fox Chapel on the 16th. And boys soccer versus Hempfield on the 19th. Upcoming broadcast on GatewayGatorProductions.com. As we're inside of a minute, 80th minute, and a 5-0 lead for Mars. Trying to go 5-0 and 2-0 in the section. And Fox Chapel beat Obama earlier. Mars would be a half a game behind. Headed, make it 6. Another goal on an aerial ball by Alexa Werner. Not all by Werner, but another aerial ball. Werner in the game's final minute. A 6-0 lead. And this would be the third time in 6 games that Mars is looking at a 6-0 win. And that should just about do it with 20 seconds. 2 in the first half, 4 in the second half for the Fighting Planets. 4-0, 5-0 now with 2-0. Gateway drops to 1-2, 1-1. At Hampton on the 9th for the Gators. Home against Fox Chapel, circle that on the 9th for Mars. As the buzzer sounds, give you a quick scoring recap before we say goodnight. 2 goals in the first half, both on corner kicks, both assisted by Maeve O'Leary. Here is the second half goals. We'll get it. First one by Girl on the rebound off the post. Free kick, Julia Lisha made it 4-0. Here's the 50-50 ball and the steal by Addie Rocco. Her 20-foot strike in. And then in the 80th minute, it was Alexa Werner who got service and got the header. So 2 for Ashball, Brianna Girl, Julia Liscio, Addie Rocca, Alexa Werner. Another shutout for Mars. 4 shutouts in 5 games. Gateway shutout for the second straight match. So Gateway 1-2, 1-1, and 5-0, 2-0 for Mars. For Adam Gusky, Allie Gusky, Austin Schaefer, Lee Schaefer, Junior Lee Schaefer III, Bob Workwis. Have a great night. Please stay safe, and please continue to watch Gateway Gator Sports all year long, streaming on GatewayGatorProductions.com. Have a great night, everyone.